Okay everyone, tonight's stream is going to be a hell of a lot different, but first of all, I'd like to thank Hero Zero and Ben Easy 12 for their follows off stream. Make sure everything is set up so I don't want to miss anything. Oh, Hero, thanks for the 100 bits, man. Thank you very much. And thank you for the lurk. You're number one for this month. Female. We already have an Endorian. We already have Beta. Do we have a Bajorian? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Well, let's go Bajorian. I have 3 techs, 2 engineers, so let's go North Science. good. And I do have to mention those that are hosting: Jax, Doc, Anthony, Tiffany, Social Mom, John, Oliver. Thank you guys all for your hosts. And then we'll close that. Okay, colour, hair, colour. I do not do... Oh, that's a bit bright. Icon. Dark green. Okay, I got my show. Have your stance been a bit more relaxed? Can I change this uniform? Is there a uniform I can change to for this character? Maybe I can use the discovery? I'm not in the discovery I'm gonna allow us to use. I'll just see that. I'm gonna mix it up a bit. Alright, well then there's no point. Chest. Gotta wait for later on. am going to be oh, they did. Okay, then we'll use the other one. Can't use the line. Sometimes we can get away with using named ships from the movies and TV shows. But this time I use okay. Trying to think of a good name. And of course the last name will always be... Oh, that actually worked. I mean, it's harder to do Klingon names. I will say that. Okay, that's just hilarious. I wonder if they would do the same thing. So it lets me do it as the captain's name length, but as soon as I separate them. So let's keep them then. No, I'm putting the formal names. Normally I do, but if this is the only way we're going to be able to keep what we have, then we do it this way. And I haven't actually taken as long as I would normally with customization and that. Oh yes, graduation training. I say yes.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Live long. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Jimpak, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpak says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable. The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
Warning, ship is under attack.
The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Keep firing!
Welcome to Star Trek Online. Today is graduation day, and you soon will be embarking on your training cruise, where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself. People you can interact with have icons above their heads.
Finally,
Press the X
I was
button to talk
beginning
with
to
them.
think you forgot what today was. Of course, I was first in line. Oh, before I forget, I think Rasky is just ahead. He wanted to thank you for helping him cram for the astrometrics final.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final, and for all the other times you've helped me. I've always admired you. I hope Starfleet recognizes all you've done to lead our class. What ship did you get? Good luck. Before you report to Lieutenant Farah and get your assignment, you should find Tvrel. She wanted to talk to you. She's just up the pathway.
Greetings. It was good of you to encourage me to retake the linguistics final. I was willing to accept my original results, but you saw that I was not at my best that day. My score increased by 12.8% on the second attempt, well within my standard norms. Now I am qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer. Morik would like to see you as well. He is ahead of us on the path. Live long.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
There you are. Getting excited yet? Once we finish our training cruise, we'll all be full-fledged ensigns. The buzz is, Captain Taggart hasn't named all of his senior staff yet. From what I heard, the advanced phaser training simulation is tripping people up.
Doesn't give me much that. Actually, that's something to check. Because I am a lifetime. There are certain things I can claim straight off the bat. Bring me the pain. Thank you very, very much for those 510 biddies, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Anything else I can nab with myself? especially because I'm not level 10 yet. To be level 10 I can already do the Delta File and the right in front of us.
Good afternoon, Cadet. What can I do for you? Yes, I have the complete assignment list here. Name? Let's see. Interesting. Report to Captain Taggart. You're going to have to ask him.
Objects you can interact with have a glow around them. Press the X button to interact with the doorbell to notify Captain Taggart of your presence.
Come. Cadet. I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say, I'm impressed. I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program. I want everyone on my senior staff to run that program, and I want to see good results, no exceptions. I did. Like I said, I've been following your career here at the Academy. If you complete that program, I can put you on my bridge. I'll ask my tactical officer to set it up. Another fine cadet like yourself. Her scores were almost as good as yours, but her record has a few blemishes. Still, I'm sure Cadet Flores will settle down and become a fine officer someday. I'll tell Flores to meet you out in the quad. Talk to her to start the phaser training, and I'll see you when you're finished. You're dismissed, Cadet.
Yes, sir. Forrest has some few blemishes in her record.
I got the tactical officer spot. Just what I wanted. Where'd you end up? You never did that? I thought you were Miss Extra Credit. Everyone knows that Captain Taggart expects all his top people to pass that program. Don't worry, you'll do fine. Come on, I'll take you to the holodeck and set it up. Seems most of our class ended up on Captain Taggart's ship. Have you seen the whales in San Francisco Bay? I never seem to spot them. I sometimes forget that Boothby is a hologram. He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy.
To sprint, press and hold the left stick
Last one
while
of the console
moving.
buys the first round tonight. Setting up the training program now. I hope phasers are in the lockers by the...
Press left to scan the area. Your tricorder will point you toward your nearest objective. The pistol has been automatically equipped.
Okay, let's get this done.
Move to the center of the room. Press the R2 button to fire your weapon in combat. While in combat, certain actions are disabled. Once you drop out of combat, more detail about ground combat will become available. Hold the triangle button to holster and draw your weapon.
Well done, cadets. You're not going to break the Academy record, but your score was more than satisfactory. Absolutely. I have a new first officer. Yes, you should be proud of your accomplishments here, cadet. You have a promising career ahead of you in Starfleet.
first officer, way to go. Just a little jealous, I'll admit. At least now you'll get to boss us all around like you've always wanted. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. May I get you a Ractigino, sir? You'll do great. But we should head up to the shuttle bay. Everyone else is waiting there for the ceremonial send-off toast.
Now hear this. All cadets report to shuttle bay to prepare for departure.
Come on, Flores, hurry up.
Okay, all of the senior staff is waiting by the bar. I'm sure everyone's a bit nervous, this being our first real assignment and all. So, I'm expecting an inspiring speech out of you. Something heartwarming. Make Tavrel cry. This mission could just determine the rest of our careers. No pressure. I'll meet...
Always just... Thank you. Oh, good to have a ball from something.
All cadets, please board your shuttles.
Alright, so she got communications on. Your chief engineer. Your head of security. Head of medical. Navigation. Let's get
Are you ready to head to the ship?
go. That's space stuff.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Oh, look at that. The USS Vesta, first of her class. She's got subsystem targeting, a crew of 750, auxiliary phaser cannons, and even a quantum field focus controller. I can't wait to captain one someday. But here's our ship. Miranda class, 200 crew, 2 forward weapon mounts, 1 aft. Average speed, warp 5 point nothing. She's a tough little ship, though. I think I like her. We're the final shuttle to arrive. We need to get to the bridge. to check in and then head for the bridge. See you.
Name and position? I have your record right here, sir. Welcome to the ship. Captain Taggart is waiting for you on the bridge. Use the turbo lift behind me. It will take...
Off to the bridge we go.
Welcome to the bridge, number one. Early in my career, I served with a captain who called his first officer that. I always liked it. As my number one, I expect you to ensure my orders are carried out, and to advise me on the best course of action in any situation. But first, we need to get out of dry dock, get clearance from control, and close the shuttle bay doors. Then disable the tractor moorings.
Earth traffic control has cleared us to depart, sir.
Very good, number one.
Shuttle bay doors are closed, sir.
Very good, number one. Potter, take us out. 1/4 impulse. Just checking to see if you were paying attention, number one. Potter, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
To sit, press the X button while targeting the chair you wish to sit in.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Good. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan.
Course lead in, sir.
Engage.
Captain, I am picking up a distress call from the SS Break-Even. Audio only.
Let's hear it, Tyrell.
This is the Break-Even. Can you hear me? So our work order's failing? We could really use some help here.
Let them know we're on our way. Potter, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, Census can't read anything in the vicinity of the break-even.
Communications are out as well.
Keep trying to hail them, Tyrell. Number one, let's discuss the situation.
I could have stayed in my seat at least.
You heard the distress call, number one. What do you think we should do? Absolutely not. We're the closest ship to the break-even, so it's our duty to assist. Good. What do you advise? Raising the shields does seem to be a reasonable precaution. I agree. Flores, raise shields. Number one, get down to the transporter room. You'll oversee the rescue effort from there.
And then they still break through shields.
I'm getting some weird readings. I can't get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios. Beaming them over now. Hang on!
This vessel is now property of Captain Kadek of the IKS Chalk.
Stop! Security is reporting disruptor fire in the transporter room, and Klingon transporter signatures are showing up all over the ship. They're boarding us. You have the command codes to unlock an armory near your position. Arm yourself, and any security team members you find.
No problem, man. No problem whatsoever. Thank you for the bits you've given.
We still have weapons. I'll do what I can. For now, I need you to concentrate on getting those Klingons off my ship. Taggart out.
Yeah, I need a weapon.
Go to the armory locker in this room and interact with it to get a better weapon. You need to equip your phaser rifle. To do so, press the Options button and select the Captain option under the Ship and Crew heading. This is your... Select the item. You can also view your...
That's enough. Ooh, really sucks at these jobs.
An object has dropped for you. Move near the item and it will be automatically added to your inventory. You have recovered a hypo spray. You can use this to quickly heal any damage you may have suffered.
Thank you for the follow, man.
Sometimes missions specialized to your career class are available.
Oh, I've been playing STF for quite a while, but I thought I'd do a new character for the original Starfleet faction, as I've gotten 3 tactical and 2 engineer and 1 science. I thought I'd start another science.
Press the right stick to crouch. Crouching gives a defensive bonus against ranged attacks, but increases damage from melee attacks.
Yeah, it is hard though to find other people playing STO, especially on console. There's a hell of a lot of PC players though, but console seems to be less and less.
Number 1, we've got injured up here and the Klingons could send a boarding party at any time. I need you back on the bridge.
Go see to the bridge. We will secure this area.
Incoming transmission from the Klingons.
This is Captain Kadek of the IKS Chart. You may have forced my boarding parties off your decks, but our ship remains cloaked. You have no hope of finding us or defeating us. Your choice is simple. Surrender, or we will kill your captain and then destroy your ship. Perhaps your captain will change your mind.
Maybe.
Order your crew to surrender, Captain, or I will blow them out of the sky. It's your choice, Captain. Do you want these children to die?
Very well. Number 1. You are now the captain of the ship. Your orders are to lock onto my combat and fire!
Tika Tosa! Make me proud.
We have target lock, Captain.
Fire! So, it's like... To be or not to be? That is the question.
Direct hit! Casualties on all decks! Shields! Shields! Fire all weapons! Weapons and shields are offline! Cloak and begin repairs!
We've lost their signal. What now? We survived, but the Captain Taggart knew what would happen, and he gave the order anyway. Ultimate sacrifice. One that we all might be called to be making. He trusted you to take command. All we can do now is survive. And remember it.
Look, I'm in the big seat now. Hehe, hehe.
Bridge officers add abilities to your ship to space and accompany you on away missions on the ground.
All decks reporting in, sir. We took some casualties, and sickbay is full. All ship systems have taken some damage, but some are worse than others. Life support is stable, but anything else could be an issue.
I have been trying to get a distress call out, Captain, but something is jamming all frequencies.
She's still cloaked, but I think she took some real damage. We're in rough shape too, Captain.
Still running diagnostics, sir. Took us some time to get the systems back online.
Hailing to break even now, Captain.
No problem, mate.
Well, this is awkward. You're angry. I can see that. Understandable. Before this gets too carried away, hear me out. I had to send that distress signal. My options were limited while a Klingon was pointing a disruptor at my head.
Well, then you should have taken the disruptor to the head, Quark. They have changed it around a bit. The tutorial mission has been updated to go with some of the new materials they've put into the game. But if I remember correctly, originally it wasn't Quark, it was still a Ferengi, but it wasn't Quark, but For some reason they chose to
The
put
Klingons were
Quark
thorough.
in.
They even damaged my warp drive to make things look convincing. I'll never make it to safety on impulse. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand here? I'd rather not be around if the Klingons come back.
That's probably my mic settings that's actually doing it. Hold on. Down. Devices, audio. Hold on. No, that. Just. Ah, there we go. That up. That down. Okay. A bit more to there. Turn you down a bit. And hopefully that works better now. I had my mic down a bit
Press
more
up
than
to
I
increase your ship speed.
normally would.
Press down to decrease your ship speed. Use the left stick to pitch downward or upward, as well as to turn left or right.
Helm, full stop. I've stopped us this time, sir, but from now on, you'll be responsible for
Looks like she just needs 3 or 4 warp induction coils. We have plenty of those to spare.
Position yourself near the ships and press the X button to interact with them.
Done and dusted. Of course, Quark.
Well, looks like we're on our own. At least they said thank you, I guess. About that cloaked ship full of...
Almost done, Captain. Level 2 diagnostic shows that almost all of the plasma injectors are damaged beyond repair. Not enough. Plasma injectors are made to withstand quite a beating, but I think the Klingons specifically sabotaged them when they boarded us. It's an easy way to cripple a ship. I'm installing what spares we have, but we're short 3 injectors. Without them, we can't go to warp.
We're not the first ship the Klingons have hit here. There's wreckage all over this region. I can scan the derelicts and see if any of them have... Bingo! I found some suitable debris in the boneyard nearby. Destroy 3 of those nacelles, and we should get the parts we need.
Press the R2 button to fire energy weapons. Warning. An item has dropped for you. Move towards the item to automatically loot it.
Digging through scraps left behind.
Yeah, that guy's getting annoying.
These plasma injectors will do the trick, sir. Gorgeous technology. Type R, if I had to guess. 3.7 liter flow with shielded reservoirs and a drop flow induction coil converter and... You have your problems, I have mine. I'll need some time to get everything installed and run a level 1 diagnostic. We don't want to blow up the moment we hit warp 1.
Zarva's dealing with the Warp Corp, but until she's done, we're still stranded out here with no way to call for help. Oh, don't forget the cloaked Klingon battlecruiser. It's probably making repairs faster than we are. Of course we can. We're the class of 2409. Tivrel has been working with the engineers, and they've pinpointed the locations of several Klingon signal jammers. That's what blocked our communications during the ambush. I recommend that we destroy the jamming satellites. We'll be able to get a call out to Starfleet then.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it. Use your laser tanks to weaken shielded targets. Target's shields have failed.
Nice shot. 2 more jamming satellites
Use your
left.
torpedoes on an enemy when their shield is down.
I haven't forgotten about you. Think your ship can take a couple more hits?
Long-range communications are operational, sir. Shall I send the distress signal?
That Klingon ship took some real damage. I'll bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. We might be able to use that to find them. Understood. I'd rather not die to Klingons on my first day. Got it. I can trace the plasma signature right to the source. I'll send the source of the plasma signature to navigation. It will show up on the map. It's pretty far out, sir. We should use the ship's full impulse power to reach it. This will temporarily take power from other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
I can make your death swift.
Hold up on the D-pad to activate and deactivate full impulse.
Multiple birds of prey decloaking.
Think you can catch me? Go ahead and try.
Press the circle button to activate high-yield torpedo. High-yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack.
And they cloak and shielded.
Zarva needs more time to get the plasma injectors installed. Try not to break anything else.
Incoming transmission, sir.
This is Captain Nog of the USS Admiral. Do you require assistance?
Seriously, that's not going to stay up there.
Incoming transmission, sir.
There we go.
It is from Starfleet.
This is Captain Nog of the USS Chimera. Do you
Yes,
require
before
assistance?
it wasn't Nog who commanded the Chimera,
Pretty
but they
bold
changed
move to
that
come
as
this far
well.
into Federation territory, even for Klingons. And did you follow his orders? I see. And you're the acting captain. Right. Well done, Cadet. Looks like your ship is in need of repairs. Set a course for Earth space dock. Well, believe me, Cadet, if he comes back looking for a fight, he'll get one. In the meantime, set a course for our position. Chimera out.
Your captain begged for his life before I killed him.
Accepting danger is part of being a Starfleet officer. You have learned this lesson.
I tire my house will avenge me!
We'll escort you back to Earth space.
It's funny how they haven't fixed up all the audio from the original character who was in charge. Was a crewman.
We're here, Captain. The USS Kittimer is dead ahead, and the Renown is beside us. Our orders are to make contact with the Kittimer and find out why they've not responded to our hails.
And yet some more audio that was never changed to go with the changes.
Yes, sir. I will require
Ah, Captain Volog. Captain Taggart? What are you both doing here? Always good to follow the orders of your superior.
The cadets were ambushed by Klingons. Captain Taggart was killed in the attack, and the ship is under the command of this cadet. The Chimera was escorting them back to Earth space dock, but when we couldn't contact you, I decided to alter course and investigate. What's the situation here, Captain?
I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system, and if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly a cause for concern. Let's do this by the numbers. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do it with all 3 ships collecting data. We should be able to... You're quite confident for a cadet. You remind me a bit of myself when I was an ensign. Of course, I wasn't commanding a ship back then. Let's see how you perform before you start claiming that chair full-time.
Press right on the D-pad to set your ship's power levels to have a focus on attack, defense, auxiliary, or speed.
Always on attack.
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
Kittimer here. Are you seeing the same gamma radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading.
Yes, the science option.
My chief science officer, Commander Davis, had suggested the same thing, but it seems you're already aware of it. Good work. We'll perform a reverse tachyon pulse wave and see if that solves the issue.
Oh, I think it will.
Deflector dish is realigned for a reverse tachyon pulse wave, sir. Picking up a transwarp signature. It's right on top of us! The board!
Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
The Kittimer is under attack. Use hull controls to reach her quickly.
Hold up on the D-pad to activate and deactivate full impulse.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions. The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous. I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
The Borg did some serious damage on the Kittimer. The EMH might be in command because no one else is fit to do so. I don't like this. The Borg haven't been seen in this quadrant for decades. This isn't a coincidence. We need the data from those probes. I'll send teams to aid the Kittimer. I want you to finish the scans. We need to know the extent of the Borg presence here. And Cadet, if you or your crew are unable to tackle this, speak up now. The Borg can...
I have linked the Iota point to your map. Scan there, while we see to the Kittimer.
Got a full circle on.
Please transmit the data so we may begin our analysis.
We have your data, and our science team is analyzing it now. Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help. I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
Borg transwarp signatures detected. Prepare your ship for combat.
They're firing. I need help.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Logically, you can defeat the Borg with Admiral Janeway's tactics. You are Starfleet officers. You are prepared for this.
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected. It's an invasion force. We're outnumbered. There's no way we can...
The Borg are departing, most likely for a more strategic target. Direct your fire at the remaining sphere. Focus your fire, and we shall prevail.
Direct hit.
Okay, Cadet. Here's how I see it. The Borg are using the Pollock system as a staging area. Our long-range sensors are picking up inbound transwarp signatures. Their most likely target is the Vega system. There is a civilian colony there, and if the Borg take it by surprise, they'll have a large population to turn into drones. The Kittimer was badly damaged. They took heavy casualties as well. Medical tells me Captain Yim was gravely injured, but he'll recover. We're still working on triage and restoring the Kittimer's critical systems, which leads me to our next course of action. I want you to go to the Vega colony and warn them about the Borg. The Chimera is better equipped to hold off further Borg attacks and assist the Kittimer here. We'll do what we can to delay the Borg, but it's going to be up to you to warn the Vega colonists.
No problem, man. No problem whatsoever. Thank you.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can.
Yep, that's what we've got to do. No problem, man.
Need to warn the Vega call.
Congratulations.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
I was doing something, computer. How would it? What the hell did I get? Anything else I can claim from all my old stuff? Age of Discovery, Temple. I thought I already claimed it. Yeah, I'm sure I already did. Looks like everything. Okay. Oh, I can also claim you. You're a sniper. Yeah, you're a sniper. But you can still go 7. Actually, for the time being, we might as well just use all the SWAT. We're getting all tactical then now. Is that combat or is that just... don't think that's common. And don't kill your non-combat pet. Okay, where the Vega? Settings, options, audio. Okay. Yeah, go to you, and you, and you.
We arrived before the Borg. Now my heart can start beating again. What are your orders, Captain? Tivrel managed to
Greetings, Captain. Is there something? Repeat, please. Your signal is breaking up. Did you see the Borg?
I have lost contact with Vega Colony, sir. Something is blocking all subspace signals in this area. Even our hails to the civilian ships are not getting through. There is a communication satellite nearby. It should boost... Our hails are still blocked, sir. The Borg may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Your orders, sir.
Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that. I think I can boost the gain.
Transwarp conduits opening all over the system, Captain. The Borg are here. Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.
Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed. Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Captain, I have short-range communications. Long-range signals are still blocked. I can contact the planet and have informed Administrator Post of the situation. However, the Borg have already landed and are moving toward the colony. It may be more prudent to retreat back to the Chimera, sir.
landing craft detected nearby. Captain, there are civilian ships engaging them.
I believe I can send a message to those ships.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Civilian ships, you are ordered to disengage and retreat. We will cover you.
Target's shields have failed.
Roger that, Starfleet. All ships, pull back.
All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
Target's shields have failed.
Now we gotta beam down.
Captain, the Borg have landed, and the colony won't be able to hold them off for long. I recommend beaming down to Vega and getting as many people out as we can.
Much better.
Captain, according to our readings, over half the planet is already assimilated by the Borg. At the rate they're... No, sir. I'll follow your lead. That's one of those Borg ships from orbit. Are we too late? Those landing ships don't just carry drones. They can pump nanoprobes directly into the ground and the atmosphere. We need to hurry. The Borg will be in this area soon.
Thank you. We didn't know if anyone from Starfleet got our distress signal, and we don't have any weapons. But we do have some spare armor suits for you and your officer. They're in the crates next to the gate.
I can retrieve more.
Oh no, we're too late.
Flanking damage detected.
We have the civilians. There is still no sign of the Renown or the Kittimer, sir.
I apologize for Coles putting a rifle in your face. If it wasn't for him, the Borg would have... I apologize for Coles putting a rifle in your face. If it wasn't for him, the Borg would have assimilated me by now. What's the situation? Are you bringing more Starfleet reinforcements? It's true. Vega is doomed. A single starship cannot hope to stop this. Still, there is more to do. Many citizens are hiding in their homes. We cannot abandon them to the Borg. I know. Coles and I have been trying to get around the interference field. Thank you for tagging the people you found and getting them safely transported to your ship. No, there are dozens more hiding out in the buildings. But Coles and I have a plan. We think a pattern enhancer will do the trick. With that, we can transport the remaining citizens to your ship. But first, I'd like to offer you some equipment. Vega was a trade colony, and this gear was intended to go to Starbase 65. I think you
Pardon me.
You have received a kit appropriate to your profession. Press the Options button and open your inventory under the Ship and Crew heading. Select the kit in your inventory to equip it. With a kit equipped, you will have new abilities that you can perform in ground combat.
Alright, let's set up.
We have lowered shields for the transporter, sir. I will need to raise them at the first sign of Borg ships.
Pattern enhancers are working, and not a moment too soon. I can hear the Borg moving this way. I'll do that.
Remember when we thought fighting a crazy Klingon was the worst thing that could happen today?
Concentrate fire on the Borg. We need to keep them away from the civilians.
Another group of civilians is beamed to the ship, Captain.
Shields are back up, sir, but more Borg vessels are warping to our location. We have detected a type of generator near your position. There is a 94.6% chance it is the device affecting our transporters. If you can destroy it, we will transport as many people from the area as we are able.
Thank you for everything you've done. Even though it was impossible to save everyone.
Glad to do anything I can. I was born on Vega. There's no way I'm...
All right, Coles, you're gonna see friends who've been assimilated.
I know the drill. I just never expected any Borg here. played poker last night.
Oh, free poke too.
We need to disable that force field. The Borg are activating the transport inhibitor. We need to disable that force field. The Borg are so, what's the word? Effective? Systematic? Evil. I'm gonna go with evil.
Resistance is futile.
The ship is transporting anyone they can get a lock on, Captain, but we don't have much time.
Let's go.
We're packed to the brim with civilians, Captain. I don't think we could fit one more soul on this ship. Communications are still jammed, so we can't reach the Renown or the Kittimer. The immediate problem is the civilian ships in this system. Vega's a huge trading outpost. There are always ships traveling here. We need to warn them the Borg have taken over.
Okay.
Possibly, but what we need to do is hightail it out of here with these civilians. Of course, the path to the satellites does lead away from the planet, so we could remotely reconfigure them as we leave. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
Well, let's do it. Can't let more people fall to the ball.
Multiple probes inbound. I don't think the Borg like us hanging around.
Is under attack. Target shields have failed.
There we go.
Never thought I'd wish I was back at the Academy studying for the astrometrics final.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Ships on sensors. No way to contact them, and I can't tell if they're friend or foe.
Let's just hope they're friendly.
have anything important. All of my forms will be assimilated.
A cube? Guess it's our time to go out in a blaze of glory.
Okay, he brought in the fun.
Exceptional effort. Now, let us finish. Target shield has
what we could in Pollux and sent a signal out to Starfleet. These were the closest ships. Others will be arriving as soon as they can. You've been doing a great job so far. Reconfiguring the satellites into warning beacons was some excellent thinking, by the way. We received the signal as soon as we arrived in the system. That's going to save a lot of lives. It's an option for sure. Right now, I need you to protect the civilians you have on board and ensure the safety of your crew. The Kittimer will return to Earth Space Dock with you. Once you arrive, report to Admiral Quinn. He'll have more information for you. You and your crew have done well. Koles will make a...
Congratulations,
Captain
Lieutenant.
Olaf told us to get to Earth Space Dock, and I think he's right. We need to get the civilians to safety. And I don't think I can handle any more excitement.
Let's get to Space Dock.
Shuttle arriving at Dock Bay 6.
We have a lot to discuss, Cadet. Yes, I see that here in the report transmitted by Captain Nog. He granted you a field promotion to give you seniority over the rest of the active crew of your ship. As a cadet, you were assigned to an Academy training cruise under Captain Mask Taggart, correct? Acting First Officer? I've read the reports. Facing off against Klingon raiders and a Borg invasion force with an hour's training schedule. Very unusual. In your own words, tell me what happened out there. That's quite the story. Don't worry. I have statements here from Captains Nog and Yim and Administrator Post from Vega Colony corroborating your story. All three of them cite your bravery and command skills, as well as you and your crew's willingness to put yourselves in harm's way to preserve the lives of others. And you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but I think you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her captain's chair. Under normal circumstances, it would take you years of work to get your own command. But these are not normal circumstances. We're at war with the Klingon Empire. The Borg have returned. I'm losing more trained officers and ships than I can spare. Ships we can build, but leaders with courage and honor, those are harder to find. It's time to try something different. I need someone who can handle themselves in a crisis and get the best out of their crew. Even though you're young, I think you're that person. I hereby promote you to the rank of lieutenant and give you command of the ship. Don't disappoint me. Captain Taggart was a good man and a fine officer. He knew what he was doing when he issued that order. Don't dwell on what happened. Your actions saved the lives of your crew, not to mention the civilians you were able to evacuate from Vega Colony. Now it's up to you and your crew to honor Taggart's sacrifice as you carve out your own legacy. Do you have any further questions? Unfortunately, Vega is lost. Starfleet Command will meet with Federation President Enoch O'Keg and the Federation Council to determine our next steps. For now, Starfleet vessels will patrol the outskirts of the Vega system to ensure no Borg escape. Do you have any further questions? You will be assigned to the Klingon front, but first, you could use some new equipment for your ship. I have some improved consoles developed by the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. These consoles can be installed on your ship to improve its abilities. As you improve in rank, you will earn better consoles. Other ships you will command throughout your career will have space for many more. When you're done here, go see Dur's racks to customize your starship's appearance. We have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling...
Ah, yes. You've gotta be freaking kidding me, really? I so disagree with that. But hold on. How much room do I have though? I do. Hold on.
Construction technician needed on deck 37.
Let's see if I can do it. Use this food. Okay, so let me. Good. Actually, hold on. Can I change that? Hold on, guys. 422. 422. 96. Okay, I can, but I don't have the goods to do it. Okay, hold on. I need you. Need you. And then we need to go here. Dry dock you. Dry dock you. Go here. Go here. And you. Dry dock the both of you. Cloak, Team Fortress. Oh, that's another thing. I know these are all level 1, but you can.
The shuttle to Saturn will leave in 08 hours.
Okay, I dumped the others into. I'll be using you, won't be using you. No you, no you. Here. Oh, hold on. Okay, you captain. Gotta delete all of this. Just taking up space, it's not needed.
Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck 38.
Then we go see what we can do about this Vulcan and his problems. Okay, that's better. We definitely have to change that look. That is definitely not my USS Hood look.
Ships cannot be left in the red zone of the docking bays. The red zone is for loading and unloading of cargo only. Incursion reported in the Andor system. All available ships, please prepare for departure. Paris shuttle arriving at docking bay 6.
That is now definitely my USS Hood. Yes, that is my USS Hood.
A welcoming reception for new Academy graduates will begin at 1100 hours.
Hey man, thanks for the host. Well, it is very early morning, it's 1 in the morning, so I'll be probably on for another hour. It's 1 AM on a Tuesday. It's 8 AM there. Well, it's 1 AM Tuesday morning. Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Hold on. Yep, Tuesday. One AM Tuesday morning. So how you going, man? Oh, hold on. Make sure everything's set the way it needs to. Shall resume. Oh, really? Only give us 2 cycles of that? Ayen. Oh, nice, man. Okay, I gotta change that to... Yes, it was. Actually, we'll continue because this mission doesn't really require. It definitely was, and Star Trek Online really does. Well, it does have a few glitches and a few problems, but it is a free-to-play game, so you get what you're given. But it does hold up to the show. I wouldn't play it if it didn't.
My friends sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klingons. I bear the responsibility for the consequences to him and his crew. A thought that troubles me to this day. The hope was that this alliance would last forever. It did not. The Klingons have chosen war.
It's already out. Like, Star Trek Online has been out. Well, PC was the longest, but I think it was 2015 it came to consoles, Xbox and 360 and PS4. And with updates and all of that, we're now where we are. I play on PS4.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Bajem. I believe that Soket would be much more comfortable traveling
For the non-existent shuttlecraft that we have. I know, I'll still be doing battleships, but Star Trek has always been my main game that I play and main game that I stream. But I'll still be doing battleships, Division 2, Dragon Age Inquisition, Anthem. I've actually almost completed Anthem. Once I complete the main storyline to Anthem, then you won't see Anthem no more. I didn't want to sit. Land the non-existent shuttle that we have.
Shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are clear to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Well, I've taken it very slow in doing the main storyline to Anthem, but there's not much to... Once you complete the main storyline, there's not much else to do with Anthem. That's the sad part.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions? My business is my own. Do you have any questions?
Peace and long
I
life.
thought it'd be more open than what it is.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? Sarketh accuses me. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? I will permit it if you will.
Do you have any questions? Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man.
Yes, you imposter. I didn't pre-order it. I just waited for it to on the PS store go on sale. Then I bought it.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. We have logged
Well, not PS. At the game store we have here in Australia, they put it on sale pretty early. Oh, I don't know. When it comes to first-person shooters, I just think they're all the same nowadays. Let's just depart the system in the USS Hood. I do wish with both Battlefield and Call of Duty that when they actually make them, they actually do something different with them, but it doesn't seem to happen anymore.
This is Captain Katak to all Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time. The shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Stovokor with the tale of that foul creature's death. Ha! So even the mighty Federation has been fooled by the beast. Your guest from Vulcan is not as he or she seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us. But we Klingons know better.
Yeah, we'll see. But don't forget that whatever they put out, trailers and all of that are made for the marketing purpose.
Proof? Ah! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. If you wish the honor of the kill yourself.
I find too many people seem to go off the trailers and everything that's basically made to sell the game to you, which means you can't take it as being actual game content, yet everyone seems to do so.
Then the beast is slain?
Captain,
Alive? You want proof?
there's no need. A most illogical conclusion. Allow us to examine the facts, potentially.
Yeah, but the funny part about all of this is when people complain, oh, it's not like the trailer. Well, the trailer's not meant to be what the product is. The trailer is meant to sell it to you. So of course it's gonna be all hype.
In order to repair
a true warrior.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that it's not legit. It's just it probably will look better, seem to handle better, and all of that. It's not about it's not being legit. Like, good example. Look at Anthem when they released gameplay footage of Anthem and trailers of Anthem, and how beautiful. How the gameplay seemed everything just fell into place and all of that. That's not what you got at release. But that's the whole idea of the trailers, the little snips of gameplay. They're not there. Yes, they're there to show you the game, but they're there to show the possibility of what the game could be at launch, not what it is at launch. And I think that's what people mistake. Hello. Yeah, I just find it now that, like, I watch the trailers non-stop. Like, I enjoy watching the trailers, watching the little gameplay snippets, but in the back of my head I'll always be, they're doing this to promote the game. Well, as I said, everyone will find out at gameplay. When it actually launches. Did we? Oh no. I'm running ahead of myself. And I'll be checking your channel when you're playing it, man. Playing the beta. But I'll do what I always do. I won't buy at launch anymore. I'll wait. Because half the time you buy something at launch and basically a month or two later it's on sale in a store. So I'm no longer going to buy at launch. What are you gonna tell me? No problem, man. You too.
Enemy targets on sensor.
No problem, man. Is that all the Klingons? Okay.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient.
Well, this is a new character that I've started, so this is basically at the beginning. But I have 16 other characters that I played through the game. Most are at the max level, and a few have some of the highly valued ships as well.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been
Yes,
exposed.
Undine.
Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Get back here, you chicken. Stop running away from us. Let's beam back to our ship and try and catch that Undine. And with the changes they have made, you can now have some of the high class T6 ships at the beginning, if you've bought them, because you gotta use in-game currency to buy them, and to get in-game currency you either have to buy it or go the long way.
Warning, ship is under attack.
And basically grind for the dilithium so you can convert that into the currency. Is this all you can do on these? Not really scraping the barrel, man. Here, enjoy extractively. Oh yes, there's always. You're playing as the Federation and we're a peaceful exploration, however there's always a lot of battles to be fought. Thank you, Estonian, for the raid of the 7 viewers and the host. Ooh, the challenger's here. So is the test. Right. Change sides. We don't want to lose our shields completely. Playing online, yes, however not with others. This is the storylines you can play with others or you can just play by yourself. And that's basically what I'm doing at the moment. Especially as to get to the task force operations, which is where you then join up with other actual players and do operational missions that get you marks. You have to be at I think it's, for the first one it's like level 45, and then the others open up once you get to the higher levels and then the max level.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday.
Let's dip on it. Basically, the quickest way to level up in this game is just to cruise through the missions. Because before you even finish all the missions that there are, you'll get to where you need to be to start doing the task force operations.
The ambassador was an
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Hey man, how's it going? Yeah, I'm okay. Got a bit of indigestion, but that's about it. Just to show you. Right. The Klingon arc is 8 missions. Romulan Mystery 12. Cardassian 6. Borg 5. Is Borg 5? Yeah, Borg is 6. New Romulus is 12. Soldane Dyson is 10. Delta Quadrant is 14, Iconian War 8, Yesterday War 6, so there's quite a lot to do. I'm going alright there. Estonian, how are you going? And then when I'm at the actual right level, I can do the task force operations and that. Inventory.
Your inventory has a replica. You can.
Oh yeah, don't really care for the replicator. Ship. USS Hood. Okay. You can take you can take that. You there. I'll take this more shield boost. And you can take that. There we go. And at the moment I actually pulled out my advanced heavy cruiser T6 because you can use it from the outset. I don't have another engineer's position though. Can I need to get the Earth's truck and change that because I don't need to shield consoles. Okay, no promoting yet. What's the next mission?
I've received a report there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth's space dock. It may need assistance.
No.
You are now in sector space.
I hate Fortnite.
Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Absolutely positively hate Fortnite. I've been trying to stop my oldest boy from playing Fortnite. I've told him multiple times if he tries and get his mother to buy him some Fortnite merchandise, I'll burn it too.
20 ships in range. This is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation.
Estonian, don't make me reach through there and strangle you.
Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Ships in range. To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured, taking heavy fire, dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Oh, there's the ship. And here's the Orion. I think they think the little pissweak ships are gonna stop me.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Sad thing about the Orions, their ship's quite weak.
Captain. I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azura's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go. Be careful, sir.
Low. Not a very good thing to do on, let me guess, an empty stomach. Oh. I actually can't talk. I've been drinking Coke on an empty stomach, and all I'm now doing is getting indigestion from it. And I'm still drinking it. Low. Okay, let's use beams first. Oh, I got another. Low stunning. Especially if you're doing it on an empty stomach, it would. Character 16? I think it's character 16. That gonna let me do any? Nope. Freaking glitch out. Hold on, let's work this out. Oh, it's just 17. Actually, I might be.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Hold on. I can always find out quickly. Okay, this one's character 17. I have 17 out of 19 slots. But I'm Ron Gray. I'm also a lifetime subscriber, and I also bought character slots before I became a lifetime subscriber. So that might be why. Yeah, well, I only just started this, my 17th character tonight, so I'll go back here.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Estonian, stop being stupid. It'd make it more interesting if Stone was a girl.
We hit an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field.
Oh, Stony.
Orion's boarded the ship.
As I have been in your streams before, and you do use a camera,
I'll never let those
I do believe I know very well that you're not a girl.
It is no surprise that the cowardly Orion cannot even handle rating upgrade. But their call for assistance has given us a chance for glorious combat.
I assumed nothing. You told me what your gender was, so I didn't assume anything there, Stonian. So maybe you should just stop telling everyone what your gender is. Then you can have your little wow about people assuming your gender. How about you? I got an idea for you, Stonian. Put on your big boy pants and grow up.
Leave now and do what's good for you, Starfleet. We are taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo.
I don't think so, Klingon.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Okay, it's done.
Attempting to get a transporter lock on Captain Broth, sir. Boosting containment.
Just in the nick of time.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you.
Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Every skill costs 1 point of the same type. Reaching each milestone, you will earn 1 space point every 1 level and 1 ground point every 5 levels until you reach level 50. For each skill purchased, you will earn progress in unlocked paths.
Oh. When we get to level 10, more of these will open up. But I don't think I'll get there in this stream, to level 10 it is. Ooh, do I have 2? Which one's better? Say the one I have is better. What's the next mission? Damn it, with what the time is. Transport back to the solar system. Okay.
Starfleet has lost contact.
Thank you, but no. Oh, my legs. I feel like an old man. Okay guys, this is where I'm gonna have to end it, especially with what the time is. Thank you guys all for stopping by.
Construction technicians needed on deck 37. Paris shuttle arriving at top base 6. Security teams report to token base 6.
Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck 48.
Really, Estonia, we know it's not your favourite game, and anyway, we're raiding turn. I'll see you guys all later.
Officers leaving Earth space dock must double check their gear before transport. Unclaimed items will be disposed of.
They're crazy.